Hello friends, let's see the effects of Sun in the first house of Leo Ascendant. The horoscope on my side is a Leo Ascendant horoscope where number 5 is written in the Lagna or in the top center. So if you have number 5 written here, then your birth chart is of Leo Ascendant. And Sun is placed in the first house. We will look at the results very scientifically and systematically so that we can get more accuracy. For this, I will cover this video in two parts. In the first part, I will cover the results of Sun which are applicable not only to Leo Ascendant but to all ascendants, and I will tell some important planetary combinations, also important planetary placements which will affect Sun in this horoscope. In the second part, I will cover additional results pertaining to Sun which will depend on the degrees of the Sun and in which nakshatra it is. Along with the entire process, I will keep telling you the remedies, precautions or lifestyle habits that we must maintain so as to get better results from Sun in this placement. Now, when we look at Sun in this place, we must understand that Sun is placed in the Lagna. So we must understand Sun and we must understand Lagna. Lagna is ourself, our physical body and our mental attitude, our thinking, our behavior, how we present to ourselves, to others. Sun represents the king. It is considered to be the king of all planets. So this person's nature, attitude, voice will have authority. His behavior will be like a king. He'll be rich like a king, good personality, and like a king, he will want justice for everyone. And these are under the good effects. Now, like a king, he will have a kind of determination in his eyes. You can see in his eyes that this will happen, but he will not believe in whatever he hears. And he will have old orthodox religious ideas, and he will help poor by making charitable buildings, residential buildings or drinking water arrangements for them. Now, Sun here is also considered the father of all planets. So he represents the father, and father is now placed in the Lagna. That means self and mental attitude of this person. His personality will be very affected by his father, very influenced by his father. This person will be very fond of his father, very faithful, and he will serve his father till the end, even though the father may not leave much of a wealth for him. Sun representing the government, this person will also gain from government high officials or government job, or if he is in business, with government contracts. Now, Sun in the Kalpurush Kundli, which begins with number 1 here, becomes Uch or exalted here. So it is likely to give good effects, and because of that, in the Kalpurush Kundli, now it is the Lord of the 5th house. So it will represent the children, and Sun being the male planet will represent the male child of the person. Now, the male child of the person may not be too many in number, very limited. However, he will get good children and he will get pleasure and satisfaction from those children, but at the same time, this person will not expect anything from his children, but he will leave a lot of wealth for his children. Sun also gives us light and heat. When sun rises in the east, it begins to give us light, and it is because of this light that all living beings survive on this earth. So Sun will give this person good health and long age. Another quality of the Sun is when it comes very high, it becomes very strong, and because now it becomes very strong, it will influence the person in two ways. The person can get angry very suddenly and a very high temper he will have. And second thing is that Sun here, because it is on top, the person can lose hair from the front portion of their head. Because Sun is giving the person anger in his nature, in case the person is in business, he should be very careful to maintain a soft behavior with the customers. But if he is in job and he is supervisor, he should be very strict with his subordinates, even though he may not want to do it. And please understand, when we tell the remedies, it has been noticed that in most of the cases, the person will not be doing these things. Also now, sun travels around the earth at a regular basis. Every morning it rises in the east, and so this person will also travel, and by traveling this person will earn a lot of money for this person, because sun is a sattvic planet. Honesty, helping others, serving others and having satisfaction will improve his life even further. He will have a limited number of brothers and sisters, and in good effect he is likely to get a good wife and good marital life. However, the wife may suffer from heat related issues such as high fevers, etc. With sun in this position, there will be other planets which are also going to affect sun. Now, in case the friend of sun is in the Lagna, that is, if Mars is in the Lagna, then sun and Mars will both give good effect. But if the same Mars is in the 5th house, in that case, it will be bad for the children of the person. Jupiter in the 1st house along with sun, generally both the planets will give good effects. Sun from here will aspect the 7th house. In case there is no planet in the 7th house, then this person should get married before 24 years of age, because that will improve the results of sun from that point. But however, if he does not get married before 24 and gets a government job before 24 years, in that case, sun will begin to give bad effect in the 24th year. Also, now enemies of sun like Venus, Rahu or Saturn, if they are placed here, in that case, once again, it will be bad for the children of this person. And if Saturn is placed in the 8th house, then it will be bad for the wife of the person. And with Venus, Rahu or Saturn in this placement, the best remedy is to give donations. These were the general effects of sun. Let us look at the results specific to the Leo ascendant. Sun placed here in the Leo ascendant is placed in its own sign, so becomes quite strong. But sun here can give the effect of 12th house and the 2nd house also. So you must please cross-check the results which are actually happening. You may be getting the results of 12th or 2nd. In this video, however, we will talk only of the 1st house. When sun is from 0 degrees to 13 degrees 20 minutes, sun will be in the nakshatra of Ketu. Now here please check the placement of Ketu in your horoscope, because that will decide the results. And one of the good remedies in case sun is in this placement is to feed dogs. When sun is from 13 degrees 20 minutes to 16 degrees 40 minutes in the same placement, sun will be in the nakshatra of Venus. And now here, being in the nakshatra of Venus, this will make the person very ambitious. He would always want progress in his profession, promotion in his job. His job may be connected to traveling, or the person will do a lot of travels in his life. And his job or profession can also be connected to telecom, such as radio, television, newspaper, printing press, and all these kind of communications, or internet, email, writing emails, writing a lot of letters for his job, or he will be also be very involved in internet, Facebook, Instagram, etc. All these kind of things can happen. This placement, sun will make him very strong, especially his upper body, his arms, etc. can be very strong, and he will be attached to his brothers. However, the brothers, younger brothers and sisters may have jealousy towards him, or may have tiffs and fights with someone else. This person will get benefit from his seniors or from government in his office, and he can also be friends with high government officials, and politicians, etc. For with Sun in this placement, if we want better results, we can feed cows green fodder. When Sun is from 26 degrees 40 minutes to 30 degrees in the same place, then Sun will be in its own nakshatra and same results will come, which we have discussed about Sun earlier. In case Sun is very malefic here, then it can give a very high ego to the person, and thereby the person may want to dominate everyone around them. So looking at the overall placement of the Sun, one of the good remedies in case we want to improve the results of Sun is to reduce our intake of salt. So I hope you would have liked this video. See you in the next video. Thank you.